The older Duke shouted, "I can no longer turn a blind eye to you. Not only did you target Heinz's life, but you also caused a commotion with a suicide attempt. Now you are even having the maid lie about your death. You seem to have forgotten the grace I have shown you." The Duke came and said, "Father, please." The older Duke shouted, "Shut up, don't interfere and just stay quiet." The Duke replied, "I am sorry." The older Duke continued, "I will no longer protect you, so, get out of this mansion immediately. Go out and live as a commoner, never again. Don't ever show up in front of me again." After that, Annette thought, "No, what is this situation? Is it really okay to drive someone out like this? What on earth is going on in this situation?" Then she remembered, "I was an orphan. I wish I could have lived without envy, even as an orphan." The reality was vastly different from the ideal. In the end, I could not endure the abuse from the orphanage director. I ran away from the orphanage. After that, I worked in a factory during the day, at a convenience store at night, and at a kids' cafe on weekends. There was no part-time job I had not tried. As I worked like that, money started piling up in my bank account. I no longer had to worry about starving, but I was alone. Then I started reading the novel Crown Princess Heine. The beautiful and wise heroine. The story is about her falling in love with a prince from a neighboring country. If you just look at the title, it seems like a childish and predictable novel, but it was famous for being a very erotic novel. What is it? There hasn't even been a scene that would justify that yet. My body. My strength. What is this? Am I going to die? I haven't even been able to spend money freely. I haven't even met a man properly. Moreover, I haven't even read the 19+ scenes yet. It's frustrating. Where is this? Am I really dead? So this is what it feels like to die. What is this light? The goddess came and spoke, "Your fervent wish has reached me. I will help you." Now, back in the present time, Annette thought, and so, I became Annette Ethelred. Is this reincarnation? It is what it is. Annette was a princess from the kingdom of Molang. When her entire family was in a situation where they were about to die, Duke Royce helped her survive. After working hard to repay the Duke's kindness, while being jealous of Heine, when the engagement between Heine and the prince of the neighboring country was decided, she began to devise a plan to poison Heine. Unfortunately for Annette, the plan failed due to a maid's betrayal. Annette took her own life. Whether it was fortunate or unfortunate, that too failed because of me. No, the real problem is not that. What's going to happen to the little money I managed to save? No, I've thought it over. It's just a waste of time, isn't it? Given that the situation has become what it is today, in this life, I should not only save money but also date a man. It's about living a new life. What is this? I felt a gaze from somewhere. Is it just my imagination? Even if I do that, everything is fading away. Let's find a place to sleep before it gets dark. The person who was also there thought, "I will never forgive you, Annette Ethelred." Edwin remembered the Duke speaking. Make sure to follow Annette without being noticed. Keep a close watch to ensure nothing happens, and report immediately if there is any trouble. Edwin replied, "Understood." Now, in the present time, Edwin thought, even if Lady Heine forgives her, there is a chance she might plot to harm Lady Heine again. She is definitely a woman worth the trouble, so I must deal with her today. Is she crying? The great Annette is crying. That can't be. She never shed a single tear under any circumstances. What in the world is going on? Annette said, "My bank account, my money. If only I had brought the money alarm, I would not have to suffer like this." Edwin thought, I must have seen wrong. Annette won't shed tears over something like this. This must be some other scheme. Why is she going to the inn? She must not have any money, so why is she going into the inn? Could she have stolen some jewelry? After that, Edwin thought, where did she go? Did she go straight into a room? The maid came and asked, "May I take your order?" Edwin replied, "I just came in." The next moment, he was shocked, and he thought, what the hell is going on? Why is Annette taking orders here? I must stay calm. I will be all right as long as I keep my wits, even if I go into the lion's den, but this is damn. Annette asked, "May I take your order?" Then she asked, "Are you all right?" Edwin replied, "Yes, I am fine. I will tell you my order in a moment." Annette said, "All right, then please take your time and call me back." Then she thought, what the heck, this customer is incredibly handsome. Edwin thought, does she not recognize me? Then he remembered when Annette told him, "Is Heine's knight a former mercenary? You suit the rustic Heine perfectly. How dare a mere mercenary?" Edwin thought, no, perhaps she does not even feel I am worth remembering. Even so, her attitude right now is excessively strange. What in the world is she planning to do? The inn owner told her, as I said earlier, I will let you work here just for today. We are not hiring any staff. Annette replied, of course, I just need to rely on you for today. The inn owner continued, if you need a job, you should check out the temple tomorrow. I heard they provide room and board too. Annette replied, thank you so much, I should go to the temple tomorrow. Edwin thought, it can't be helped. I should report today's happenings to the Duke. After that, I will make a plan to take revenge on Annette. Annette thought, that handsome customer, almost forgot about him. She said, sir, please choose from the menu. He was gone. After some time, Annette thought, I managed to resolve things somehow today, whether before or after becoming Annette. It feels like my entire life has revolved around nothing but work. I feel a bit sad. What is there to feel sad about? Get a grip. I decided to enjoy the new life to the fullest. Let's talk to the temple first thing in the morning. It is never too late to worry or regret later. The next day, Annette thought, everyone is so busy in the morning. Life is not that different wherever you go. Suddenly, she bumped into someone. She thought, it hurts. The priest asked, are you all right? Annette replied, yes, and thought, what a heavenly handsome man. Where has he been until now? The priest asked, are you hurt anywhere? Annette replied, no, I am completely fine. Annette thought, wow, look at those eyelashes. Even his eye color is so beautiful. His nose is so elegant, and his lips are like cherries. The priest continued asking, sister, can you listen? Another junior priest came and asked, Your Holiness, you may go now. The priest replied, all right. I am sorry for keeping you waiting. I'm sorry. I have to leave urgently. Can you stand? If you have any injuries, don't hold back. Come to the temple to find me. It's a promise. Annette replied, yes, Your Holiness, the temple. I will definitely see you at the temple. She thought, this is definitely destiny. Your Holiness, wait right there. Annette is coming. Next scene. Annette introduced herself and said, you mentioned you were looking for a maid. The head maid introduced herself as well and thought, by the way, such a pretty face. Her hands look like she's never worked a day. I wonder if she can really work with arms like that. I bet she won't last a few days before running away. Then she asked, can you start working right away? Annette replied, of course. After a while, Annette thought, I never thought she would actually make me work right away. Why are there so many blankets? What I thought was that I would say, Your Holiness, I can't wait any longer, so please hurry up, in this maid outfit, with the priest. She thought, don't think about it, it's so embarrassing. By the way, why didn't the priest tell me his name? How am I supposed to find him in this big place? What's the point of complaining like this here? If I work hard, I'm sure I'll be able to meet the priest. What's going on there? The training ground. This place is full of handsome men. It might be quite fun to watch them. The commander came and started, beaming with joy. Annette spoke, how dare you peek at us? She thought, wow, another handsome man. The commander continued, you dare to look at me with those eyes? Annette replied, I am sorry. She thought, cancel that handsome remark, he's a complete jerk. The commander stated, scram, and never let me see you again. Annette thought, what the hell? What kind of nonsense is this? But still, that back view is so hot. Then at night, the head maid told her, this is the meal for the first night commander. Since the commander has not eaten yet, take it to his room. Annette spoke, sir, I have brought your meal. Is he not inside? Did he leave without locking the door? She asked, is the commander here? He really is not here. I should leave the meal here for when he comes back. What is that voice? Is he sleeping? That jerk from earlier was the first night commander. I feel like I've seen something I shouldn't have. Besides, if I get caught, I might get scolded again. I need to get out of here before he wakes up. The commander, while sleeping, said, Mother. Then Annette thought, he has a fever, and started the treatment. After that, Annette spoke, he looks so calm sleeping. I can't believe it's the same person I met earlier. His hands are so big. The next moment, the commander grabbed her. Then he asked, who are you? Annette thought, I am doomed. Lucas, the commander, said, you are that maid from earlier. Annette thought, you've got sharp eyes, even in the dark. Lucas asked, what are you doing in my room? Did you already forget that I told you not to show up around me again? Annette commented, the head maid told me to bring you your meal, so I was just about to leave. Lucas told her, talking back to me, that is pretty bold of you. Annette thought, you're the one who asked. Wow, the nerve on this guy. Lucas asked, do you even know who you're making that face at? Annette spoke, I heard you were the captain of the 1st Night Division. Is there something else I should know? She thought. I remember when you used to cry your heart out calling for mom, Lucas stated. What did you just say? Annette replied, I didn't say anything. Okay, I'm just going to leave now, Lucas thought. Such a weirdo. Can't get her out of my head. On the other hand, the Duke asked, where did she go? I thought if we kicked her out, she'd just wander around the estate a bit and come back apologizing. Is she still at that inn? Edwin replied, no, she left it this morning. The old Duke shouted, left? Where would she even go? That clueless girl. Where on earth could she have gone? The Duke asked, don't tell me you have no idea where she went. Edwin commented, according to the innkeeper she talked to, she went to the temple. The old Duke thought, to the temple. The Duke asked, did anyone actually confirm that she went to the temple? Edwin replied, yes. The knight guarding the temple entrance said it's legit. The Duke thought, what are you up to this time? Then he said, I will head to the temple tomorrow. The old Duke emphasized, all right, if she shows even the slightest hint of remorse, bring her back. The Duke replied, got it. Next scene, customers were saying, can I get some more food, please, and could someone clear this table over here? Annette was working very hard. The other maids were chatting seriously. I've been running around all day. I'm going crazy. For real. The way they chow down in the morning, one said. Another asked, have you worked in a kitchen before? You're so good at this, Annette replied. No, it's my first time. She thought, how am I supposed to tell them I worked part-time at over 10 restaurants in my past life? Suddenly, a little boy said, I'm sorry, I'll take care of it. Annette thought, even the kids here are handsome. She asked, are you okay? You're not hurt? The boy replied, I'm sorry. Annette continued, it's fine, it's dangerous here, so go stand over there. The little boy thought, wow, how is someone that pretty even real? She looks like a goddess who just descended from the heavens. Annette commented, don't stress too much, everyone makes mistakes sometimes, it's not a big deal. Then she thought, did I just cut myself on that plate? If I tell the head maid I got hurt from working so hard, she'll totally praise me for being so dedicated. Then why, maybe my paycheck will go up too. Suddenly, the head maid came. Annette told her, more importantly, look at this, I hurt my hand. The head maid stated, wait, you're that infamous Annette Ethelred. Annette thought, why is this happening all of a sudden? After that, the head maid thought, why is this infamous villainess here of all places? Then she said, the captain of the 1st Night Division is looking for you. Please head to the captain's office. Annette thought, the captain of the 1st Night Division, how did they figure out I am Annette? I'm scared now. Then she spoke, you are looking for me. The captain replied, we meet again. Annette thought, wow, still handsome, I see. The captain asked, why do you always look at me like you're annoyed? Annette replied, I was just looking, that's all. The captain continued asking, whatever, what is your name, your full name? Annette replied, Annette Ethelred. The captain told her, the Duke of the Royce family came looking for you. Annette asked, what, and thought, the Duke of Royce, why? The captain told her, he said you belong to the Royce family and wants you to return. Even if you were once the princess of a fallen kingdom, you are now part of the temple. That is why I called you here, to ask what you want to do, and Vermont Royce, who came to get you, looked pretty angry. What are you planning to do? Are you going to go back with him or stay here at the temple? Annette replied, I am going to keep working here. The captain spoke, all right, then you can tell him yourself. Annette asked, I have to do it myself? Is that really necessary? Do I really have to see him in person? Can't you just tell him for me? The captain commented, fine, I'm curious to see what kind of face he will make. You were dismissed. Annette replied, okay then, I'll just head out. The captain asked, wait, what happened to your hand? Annette replied, it's just from working at the restaurant. The captain emphasized, you didn't get it treated, you're truly delicate, you look like you could break. I'll assign a knight to take you to the healing priest. Annette said, a healing priest? No, it's just a little cut, I'll heal fast. After that, the Duke stated, but it seems like she has no intention of going back to the Royce family. Vermont shouted, what, she does not plan on going back, he thought. You're using the legend of her divine blood as a flimsy excuse to keep her here, all because you're a temple knight, that's ridiculous. Then he replied, I need to see Annette right away. The captain told him, looks like you're confused about something. The only one who can give me orders in this temple is the goddess Hela herself. Vermont spoke, how dare you? I will be back soon. Next time, I better be able to see Annette, the captain replied. If Annette wants to see you, then sure, anytime. On the other hand, Annette thought, this looks perfect now. Maybe it's a good thing my cheek is still a bit swollen. I know it's because of Annette's bad reputation, but I didn't expect everyone to avoid me like this. I told a maid that I was actually being abused by the Duke, and that the Duke spread false rumors about me. Thankfully, she seems to believe it, but I do feel a bit guilty. Anyway, I was told to clean the 2nd Night Division captain's office, but this place is already super clean. I did some cleaning, but since it was spotless to begin with, I finished early. Who puts a giant portrait of themselves in their own office? Definitely not a normal guy, and on top of that, he's ridiculously handsome. I swear, the temple only hires people based on their looks, and that maid warned me to be careful because the 2nd Night Captain is a bit strange. What kind of person is he for her to give me such a warning? After that, Annette thought, perfect, as expected from my touch. No matter how clean it is, it's never as good as when I do it. Yes, I should wrap things up and get out of here. Aven, the captain of the 2nd Night Division, came and said, looks like the cleaning is not finished yet, my apologies. Annette thought, the 2nd Night Captain, now, seeing him in person, he could make up for any flaw. I swear, she said. Hello, I did not expect you to show up so soon. The captain told her, no worries, I arrived earlier than planned. Did you clean all this by yourself? It's really spotless. I don't think I've ever been this satisfied with the result of a cleaning before. Annette replied, thank you. The captain continued, I don't think I've seen you around before. Could you tell me your name? Annette introduced herself and thought, talking to such a hottie, lucky me. The captain said, you even cleaned the bedroom perfectly, it's flawless. Annette replied, thank you, and I can take those clothes. The captain pushed her hand away. Annette thought, what was that? The captain stated, excuse me, but where do you think you're touching? I'm kind of a neat freak, so if that bothered you, I'm sorry. Well, could you please leave now? Annette spoke, yes, sure, she thought, that was my fault too, well. The captain continued, and one more thing, take this out with you when you leave. After some time, Annette thought, never mind what I said earlier, this place is cursed or something, it's full of weirdos. The maid then asked, I heard from the other maids, are you okay? The maid told her, they said you ran away after being abused by the Royce family. Annette replied, that's not really, but you see the bruise, it hurts, but it will heal soon enough. By the way, have you ever run into the 2nd Night Captain? The maid told her, you mean Captain Aven? Annette asked, yes, is he totally eccentric? The maid stated, well, kind of, honestly, none of the maids really like him. Annette thought, figured, I had a feeling that would be the case. The other maid said, he's nice, but how should I put this, he's just way too much. Annette asked, what about the 1st Night Captain? The maid replied, the 1st Night Captain, he's really cold, you definitely don't want to get too close to him. I heard you got assigned to clean his office regularly, what are you going to do? Annette thought, so he's rude to everyone. The maid continued, even the priests in the main building don't really like him, he's just so distant. Annette asked, there are priests in the main building. The maid told her, yes, they're there, they handle most of the work themselves, so we only see them when it's time for a big cleaning, right? Tomorrow is the big cleaning day at the main building, do you want to come? Annette said, of course, I'm in. She thought, jackpot, I bet there are some good-looking priests around. After that, in front of the 1st Night Captain's office, she said, of all the rooms I had to get today, it had to be the 1st and 2nd Night Captain's rooms. Well, I've got to work hard if I want to get paid. She said, I'm here to clean, then thought, wow, even just reading a book looks cool when a handsome guy does it. The captain asked, did you get your hand treated? Annette replied, no. The captain asked, are you planning to clean with that hand? Your wound hasn't healed yet. Annette explained, I'm fine, I just finished cleaning the 2nd Night Captain's room. The 1st Night Captain asked, what, from now on, don't clean his room? Annette asked, what, why not? She thought, unless you're paying me more, this is just stingy, seriously. The captain continued, and no talking back to me. Annette told him, but I'm a maid here, and I'm supposed to clean, if I don't, I'll get in trouble. The captain commented, I'm in charge of the entire night division at this temple, so you'll do as I say. The 2nd Night Captain came and said, I would like to hire you, just for myself. Annette thought, what is this weirdo talking about now? Aven continued, "Finally, a maid who can clean to my satisfaction has arrived." Then he thought, "So beautiful, the clean beauty I have been searching for." Lucas spoke, "This must be important for a man as busy as Lord Aven to come to my office." Aven replied, "Lord, sorry, but I have no business with you. I only came because I saw that maid enter." Lucas told him, "That maid is assigned to my office." Aven commented, "Is that so? Well, that won't be the case anymore. Starting today, she will be assigned to my office." "Annette, how about working for me as my personal maid?" Annette replied, "No." Aven asked, "What did you say? Why would you refuse? I was even planning on increasing your pay." Annette thought, "Why else? You're such a clean freak." Aven continued, "How can you look at me with such despising eyes? If you look at me like that," Annette thought, "is he smiling? What is going on?" Lucas stated, "Well then, would you kindly leave now? The maid's intentions are quite clear. You have finished your business, haven't you?" Annette thought, "Yes, get lost already." Aven replied, "My apologies, I will be off then." After that, Lucas asked, "So, you finally met that guy?" Annette told him, "He's seriously a weirdo." Lucas stated, "Weirdo doesn't even begin to cover it. This guy thinks he's the most noble person in this world." Annette thought, "Are you one to talk?" Then she said, "Anyway, when do you think he'll come back? I need to clean." I mean, Captain of the First Night Order. I was told you would be at the training grounds around this time, so I came now." Lucas spoke, "I was just about to leave, but my name is not you, it's Lucas." Annette replied, "Right, but my wrist." Lucas asked, "Is your hand all right? Last time too, I grabbed a lady's hand without permission. I apologize." Annette thought, "What is this? Why is he being so kind all of a sudden?" She replied, "No need to apologize." Lucas told her, "Still, you should be more careful next time." Annette thought, "What is this? Is he blushing? He's kind of cute today." The next day at the temple's main building, Annette thought, "Wow, so this is what the main building looks like. It kinda resembles a cathedral from my previous life. Is that the statue of goddess Hela? For some reason, it kinda looks like me from my past life. Am I imagining things?" The maid told her, "We're supposed to clean here first, then you'll go and clean the priest's prayer room on the 3rd floor." Annette thought, "Yes, handsome priests, if I keep cleaning around here," and she started imagining that she said, "Father, let me help you," and Father replied, "Oh my, Annette, I am so happy." But in reality, Annette said, "Father, let me help you," and all of them ran away. Then she asked, "What? Why is everyone avoiding me?" The maid explained, "The priests here have a high code for purity, so they avoid contact with women. That's why they also try to stay away from the maids. Don't take it too personally." Annette thought, "Nothing ever goes my way. Honestly, is there anything that functions properly in this temple?" Finally, I made it. Climbing to the 3rd floor was exhausting. So this is the priest's prayer room. I can't read the letters here, so I have no idea what is written. Well, it should be fine. I'll just clean up quickly and go home. The bishop was praying, "Almighty Goddess Hela, the long drought is causing your children to suffer. As your devoted archbishop, I earnestly pray, please bring rain and end this drought." Annette spoke, "Looks like it's gonna rain soon." The bishop asked, "What did you say, and who are you?" Annette introduced herself. The bishop said, "Ethelred," and thought, "As in the goddess Hela." The bishop thought, according to legends, when the goddess Hela manifested in this land, among the 5 peers who could protect her and stabilize her power, the one she loved the most was said to be Ethelred, her lover. Ethelred's descendant in the kingdom, the last princess, Annette Ethelred, she is here. And then, her words about the rain coming soon. How should I take that? Annette thought. What, didn't he hear about the big cleaning? Why is he glaring at me like that? The bishop spoke, "Rain is the goddess's power in her domain. Are you speaking so recklessly simply because you bear the name Ethelred?" Annette said, "It's going to rain tomorrow." The bishop asked, "How can you predict that it will rain tomorrow?" Annette thought, would he believe me if I said I could smell it? It's just the smell of water. Even if I say I've been right when even the weather service gets it wrong, this guy probably doesn't even know what the weather service is. She said, "It's intuition. Want to bet on it?" and thought, "I don't have any money." Then she continued, "Forget it, it's going to rain anyway. I need to clean, so if you're done praying, please step outside." The bishop thought, why is she here when she's supposed to be at the Royce Duchy, clear skies like this, and she says it's going to rain? How could she know that? No, it's not going to rain. Could it be that the goddess Hela has forsaken us? The next day, it rained heavily. Annette thought, I should have bet money. I was so sure. So why didn't I bet on it, my money? Then she said, what is this? I didn't hang it up because I knew it was going to rain. Who the hell hung up the bedding? The blankets are all gonna get soaked. Aven, who was also there, thought, Annette, the one who will become my maid, my goddess, my master. At the same time, at the first night order captain's office, a knight came and told him, Captain, it's raining, it's really raining. Lucas thought, what, rain? Then he remembered. Mother, why are you standing in the rain? You'll catch a cold, let's share this umbrella. His mother replied, your mother loves the rain. Others say the rain is cold and dreary, but this rain is a blessing that the goddess Hela has sent, to bless everyone. Lucas spoke, because I want to stand in the rain with you, the rain you love so much. Lucas thought, foolish memories, what is she doing there, that woman, is she trying to mess with me? After that, Annette also thought, is he trying to sleep with me? We're not even dating yet, is it really okay to be like this on the first night? What the hell is this? She said, if you could just put me down gently. Lucas told her, wipe yourself. Annette thought, this is not very romantic, wouldn't it be better to do it nicely? Well, if he's going to dry himself, he might as well do it while taking his clothes off, that way, it would be easier to move on to the next step. Lucas asked, by the way, why were you out in that cold rain? Annette replied, it wasn't that cold. Lucas continued, it wasn't cold, you say. Annette told him, yes, it was actually warm. Lucas emphasized, still, you could catch a cold, so it's better to warm yourself up with hot water. Go wash up first. Annette thought, is that really what he means? Really, are you serious with me? After some time, Annette came out of the washroom. She thought, already taking off your clothes, I'm not ready yet. What, don't confuse me like that. Well, it is. When else would I get a chance like this, especially with a handsome guy like that? It's not like doing it once will wear me out. Is it really happening already? What do I do? I can't calm down. What is this? You're just going to take it off and come out dressed. He's coming, it's happening. Lucas spoke, my mother was a commoner, she was a maid like you. My mother and father were from different social classes, but they fell in love. Annette thought, why is he suddenly bringing this up? Is it normal to talk about this from the start? Should I share something too? Lucas continued, despite my grandparents' opposition, they got married and had me, living happily together, but my mother passed away from an illness when I was young. After my father remarried the daughter of a duke and had a son, I became a burden. At least I inherited the Royenthal surname due to my mother's last wish. But I had nothing else to call my own. I left home and came here. Every time I see a maid, I think of my mother. I've been sensitive about it, but when I see... Annette told him, let's go to bed. I said let's go to sleep. Lucas asked, what is going on? What are you doing? Annette continued, lie down comfortably. You must be really tired. You've been through a lot. Just forget the difficult past for a while. She thought, wow, look at those chest muscles. Then she said, let's start with a kiss. But the next moment, Lucas was sleeping. Annette asked, what is going on? Are you sleeping? Then she thought, are you really asleep? Are you the kind of person who can fall asleep just by resting your head? What a useless guy. I was really looking forward to this. How could he fall asleep in that situation? This is ridiculous. After some time, Annette spoke, good morning. The maid replied, good morning. Annette asked, what's wrong? Why do you look so down? Did someone bully you? The maid told her, I'm seeing a Sil, the servant from the temple, in a good way. Annette thought, wow, I'm the only one without a boyfriend. Then she said, but did he cheat on you or something? The maid commented, no, he's not that kind of guy, but there's this Pierre who works in the kitchen. He knows about my relationship with a Sil and is threatening me. If our relationship gets out, a Sil will have to quit. Annette stated, should I help you out? Annette continued, I will help you, but you might feel burdened if I just solve it for you. A bit of money might just solve that issue though. What do you think? The maid replied, how much would it be? Would 50 louds be okay? Annette said, great, I will solve it right away. After that, Annette spoke, did you have a good lunch? Pierre replied, yes, I did, but what's up? Annette continued, I have something to ask you, can you spare me a moment? Pierre replied, of course, let's go to the back. He thought, is this a confession or something? Then, in the back garden, Pierre asked, what is the matter? He thought, she is so beautiful. Annette spoke, you must have heard those rumors about me. Pierre asked, why the sudden question? I don't believe those rumors. Annette stated, those rumors are true. It is true that I used poison, of course. I did not kill her. You know about the last time my maid touched my favorite dress. If you knew what I did to her, you would be shocked. By the way, I heard you have been bullying Lucy. If you bully her one more time, you will find out what happened to my maid. I will make sure you have the same experience, and it would be best if you don't say a word about this situation to anyone. That is it. Get lost. Pierre replied, yes, understood. Sorry, Annette thought. I seem to have quite the talent. The next day, the maid came and asked, what did you do? Pierre came and apologized yesterday. Thank you so much, Exile said to thank you too. Annette replied, it is nothing. If something like this happens again, just let me know, you know. Spread the word to the other maids too. The maid said, got it. I'm really glad you're here. Annette thought, I'm glad too. I hope you bring me lots of work in the future. Annette asked, are you going to marry Exile then? Sorry, was that too sudden? The maid replied, no, it's fine. I'll probably say yes if Exile proposes, I'll most likely accept it. Annette thought, I'm jealous. When will I ever get a proposal like that? The maid asked, do you not think about getting a boyfriend? You're so pretty. Are you sure your expectations aren't too high? Annette replied, is that so? She thought, yes, I like handsome guys. Not this again, she thought. Which jerk is it? They've been secretly following me since that rainy day, Annette said. I'm going to clean now. The maid asked, aren't you done for the day? Annette replied, there's a bit of a situation. See you later. After that, Annette thought, still following me. What nice weather. I should open the window. Okay, I've confirmed the position. I'll just turn around and pretend to look back, using this moment. Aven thought, that was a close one. Where could she have gone? But the next moment, Annette asked, so it was you. What is going on? Why are you following me around? Tell me, why were you spying on me? Aven shouted, because you are my master. Annette asked, what? Aven is the second son of a family who is second in line to the throne. He believed that only someone superior like himself should occupy the highest position. Therefore, he was dissatisfied that his older brother, who was less attractive and capable than him, was to become the next head of the family. However, being a humble person, he tried to conceal this discontent. The problem was that his standard of humility differed from others. Being noble, he aimed to restore his tarnished honor by becoming the commander of the first knights of the temple. But then, Lucas appeared and ruined all his plans. A half-baked noble like him as the commander of the first knights, Aven felt deep displeasure. Lucas, that arrogant brat, he did not want to lose his noble goddess Annette to Lucas, who constantly got in his way. When he suggested that she become his dedicated maid, she gave him a disdainful look in return. The thrill he felt when he saw that expression was unforgettable. It was enough to awaken the hidden desires within Aven. He had always dreamed of being trampled by someone, to be treated like a slave. Then, the perfect person appeared. A member of royalty at that. It could not be any more perfect. Now, back in the present time, Annette asked, excuse me, are you all right now? She thought, no way. He can't be going insane, can he? Then she continued, fine, just get up for now. So you are the one who has been stalking me. Aven replied, it is not stalking. Annette shouted, not stalking, you have been following me. You were peeking at me. Aven replied, no. What do you mean by no? She said, you did the same thing on that rainy day, and you're doing it again today. She thought, what's with that expression? Aven spoke, my master has caught me. Annette told him, you seem to be in pain. I'll go call a doctor. Just wait here. Aven explained, I am not in pain. Thank you for your concern, my master. I really like my kind master. Annette said, no, just calm down a bit, and we can talk again once you are calmer. But no, just don't stalk me anymore. Aven thought, I will wait until you look at me again. The next morning, Annette thought, what the heck is with this temple? Everyone is just good looking. Why have they all gone crazy? But I did receive my first paycheck yesterday, and today is my day off. I'm going to spend all of this week's pay on desserts. Thinking about how I saved and saved in my past life only to leave it all behind. This time, I need to spend it all before I die. Right, I should buy a gift for Lucy too. I need to invest so that I can get more work. By the way, I hope that blonde stalker is not following me. I should check if he's in his office to feel at ease. How can I check? Lucas came and asked, what are you doing here again? Annette replied, you scared me. What are you doing here? She thought. Why does he keep appearing like this? Lucas again asked, what are you doing here? Annette told him, don't you see, I'm spying. Lucas stated, why would you care about Aven? No, don't tell me you actually like that guy. Annette thought, what? Why would I like that crazy stalker? And this guy seems to be jealous, even though he doesn't admit he likes me. Last time, he just fell asleep with that atmosphere. Lucas asked, why can't you answer? Are you really? Annette said, are you out of your mind? Who would be sane around a weirdo like him? That guy is a patient. He's mentally unstable. This works out well. You go check if Aven is in his office. Lucas asked, why would I? Annette continued, come on, just do as you're told. Lucas spoke, so you're ordering me around now. You're getting more arrogant by the minute. Annette told him, then let's make it a request, just this once. Lucas replied, fine, but then you have to do me a favor too. Annette said, sure. After that, Aven asked, Lord, what brings you to my office? Lucas replied, I have no business with you, Aven. I'm just here to check. Lucas thought, how cute, what was I even thinking? Then he said, I apologize, excuse me. Next scene, Annette thought, the weather is so nice, wow, that looks delicious, so expensive. This tiny thing costs half my daily wage. First, I need to buy some clothes. Edwin was also there and thought, what on earth is she doing? She was a woman who risked her life for the dignity of royalty. Has she truly lost her mind? For now, I will have to keep watching. Edwin remembered when Annette stated a knight from a lowly mercenary background, a base lord with an even more despicable knight. They are quite the perfect match. You will have to protect your lord well. After all, you never know when I might decide to kill her. Edwin thought, Annette, that was my first meeting with her. I am Edwin Cart, born as a commoner. I became a mercenary to survive, and later was known as the king of mercenaries. However, being from a commoner background, I could never fulfill my dream of becoming a knight, and the emptiness only grew within me. Then by chance I saved Hyene from danger, and thereafter I became part of her journey. Hyene said, if you have a wish, go ahead and tell me, I will do whatever I can to grant it. Edwin replied, you won't be able to grant my wish. The country does not want a commoner to become a knight. Hyene told him, it does not matter what your real status is, I will make you a knight. And she kept her promise. I resolved to devote my loyalty to her. No matter what happens, I vowed to give my life to ensure Lady Hyene is never in danger. So, the moment I found out that Annette had tried to poison Lady Hyene, I could not contain my anger at my own incompetence. I came to a conclusion, if Annette were to disappear, the threat to Lady Hyene would also vanish. However, ever since that day something about her changed. She, who seemed as though she would not shed a single drop of blood even if stabbed, began to cry. She worked carefully in the restaurant. Today, he is wandering the streets with a smile again. Annette said, my wallet feels heavy, which is great, and I have a day off, so it is even better. Should I have bought some dessert earlier? First I will buy some clothes and then go back. I hope everything does not sell out in the meantime. Wow, there are really a lot of beautiful clothes. In my past life, I only had a cotton t-shirt and sweats at best. In this life, I will definitely wear some pretty clothes. Wow, this section looks expensive just by looking at it. Then I will pass. This one looks a bit decent. What is the price on this? I will pass. But this one is somewhat acceptable. The price is reasonable too. I will take this one. After that she thought, this is pretty good. I even got the hat as a freebie. So now, what should I buy next? I need to get a gift for the other maid and also treat myself to some dessert. How much will it cost? My pocket. Why money? Pickpockets. You little thief. I am going to kill you. How dare you take the money I earned? A woman shouted. The kid replied, Miss, if you keep chasing me it is going to get really dangerous. Are you really going to keep following me? Annette shouted, you bastard. The kid continued, then come after me all you want. After that Annette spoke, hand over my money peacefully. There is nowhere left to run. She thought, he is laughing. The kid stated, you really have no fear, do you, sister? What do you think you are going to do by chasing me all the way here? The men came out and asked, who is this lady? Did you bring her along? Isn't she a beauty? One of the men said, she even has a lot of money. Annette shouted, don't come any closer. She thought, I was not supposed to risk my life over a few coins. In both my past life and this one, I was just trying to survive. Then she said, do you know who I am? The person asked, what? Who are you? Are you a goddess or something? I mean, I might believe it just by looking at your face. Perfect. Let's just sell her off with those guys. Annette again shouted, "Don't come any closer," she thought. Is this how I am going to die here? No, come on. Get it together. I just need to throw this in their faces and run. The person stated, "You are quite the feisty one." One of the other men told her, "If you don't, you will just get hurt, so you better behave and come with us." Suddenly that person fell down on the floor. A man asked, "Who the hell are you?" Annette thought, "That person." Those men shouted, "You bastard," but the next moment all of them were down, except one person who said, "Don't come any closer." Edwin spoke, "A dagger. I will give you a proper fight." The person said, "Here I come," but the next moment he ran away. Edwin asked, "Are you okay?" Then he thought, "She is crying. Was I wrong about her last time? What in the world?" Annette spoke, "Thank you for helping me." Edwin thought, "Is Annette really someone like this?" Then he said, "First, get up, the floor is cold." Annette replied, "Thank you," but the next moment she fainted. Edwin shouted, "Lady Annette, get a hold of yourself." Annette thought, "I can't move, handsome person, how do you know my name?" Next scene, the maids are chatting. They say, "Lady Annette has returned." That is not all. I heard Lady Annette collapsed, and Sir Cart carried her all the way back. What? Are you crazy? What in the world happened between them? Vermont thought, "What a load of nonsense, a knight carrying Annette. I need to see this with my own eyes." Then he said, "Let Annette go, right now. What in the world happened to her?" Edwin replied, "I found her surrounded by thugs in the back alley of the town and brought her back." Vermont thought, "Back alley, thugs, what the hell?" Then he said, "Understood, you can return to the lodging." After some time, Vermont thought, is she that desperate to become the crown princess? Not just Hyene's life, she was willing to put her on the stake as well. My father and I gave her everything, she had everything she could want. Was it my harsh words that were the problem? It was because she intended to harm Hyene that things turned out this way, and I just wanted to see you defeated. I thought that if your temper could just calm down, everything would be peaceful, that way you could live here with me, so you could stay by my side. Suddenly Annette woke up, frightened. Vermont asked, "Are you all right?" Annette replied, "Who?" Vermont said, "Who am I? You don't recognize me. How could you not recognize me?" Annette said, "That, burnt, by the way. Where are we?" Vermont told her, "Where else would we be? This is your room." He thought, "Wait, why is she suddenly using formal language?" Annette shouted, "Wait, my money, where did my money go?" Vermont thought, "Did she hit my head hard? Why is she acting like this?" Then he asked, "Calm down. What money are you talking about? How much is it that you're causing all this fuss over? What in the world?" Annette spoke, "Please bring the person who saved me earlier." Vermont asked, "Edwin Cart?" Annette also asked, "Is he Edwin?" "Yes, please call." Vermont thought, "She told me that dirty mercenaries should be kept far away." When he asked why, Annette replied, "I just have something to ask. It is about my money. He might have found it." Vermont stated, "There was no mention of money at all, and all these jewels are yours. Why are you so obsessed with that money? The Annette I know never cared about money. Who are you? Tell me." Annette replied, "I can't remember." Vermont asked, "What? You can't remember?" Annette continued, "Actually, after being thrown out, I lost all my memories, so I think I need to see a healing priest." Vermont again asked, "You lost your memory, so you don't remember me?" Annette replied, "Well, I know who you are, but I can't quite remember the details." She thought, "Wow, look at the veins on his hand." Vermont spoke, "You forgot about me." Annette thought, "Now is the time, I need to escape." She said, "All right then." The next moment, the old duke came in. Annette thought, "Damn it, you're not going to hit me again, are you?" The old duke asked, "How did things end up like this?" Annette thought, "Well, your son already did that, like father, like son. Your actions are so alike." Vermont spoke, "Annette has lost her memories." The old duke shouted, "What? She lost her memories? What do you mean by that? What on earth happened?" The doctor said, "Your Grace, your blood pressure is rising. Please calm down. It's been a long time, my lady. Do you remember me?" Annette replied, "Well, I'm not sure." The doctor continued, "Please excuse me for a moment while I examine her. Fortunately, there are no other external injuries, but if it is a memory-related issue, it seems she needs to rest. We are here to make sure that Annette recovers. It would be best if we could give her some room to relax." After that, Annette thought, "Thanks to the doctor, I can finally be alone. Let's escape. Now, let's see, Which floor is this? Not too high. This should be a lot easier than the escape from the orphanage. This will work. Now, here I come. Thankfully, I got down safely. I keep forgetting how weak my body is sometimes. Now I need to get over the wall, but it's too high to climb. There's got to be a hole or something around here. Edwin came and asked, "What are you doing here?" Annette thought, "Why does everyone keep showing up from behind?" She said, "Good timing. I was just looking for you. Thank you so much for saving me earlier. By the way, where is my money?" She thought, "What, are you pretending you don't know?" She continued, "Have you gotten my money back? Have you?" Edwin asked, "What money are you talking about?" Annette said, "Don't play dumb. You've been following me this whole time. You know why I was chasing that kid." She thought, "Look at you, all flustered, still pretending. You clearly know something about my money, but judging by your attitude, if I ask you more, you'll just keep quiet. I've already taken the jewels, so I'll back off for now, or at least pretend to do so, and test you one more time." Annette commented, "Fine, let's say I believe you. Now that you mention it, you've been following me since the day I got kicked out of this house. You even followed me into the restaurant that day. Why have you been trailing me? Were you after my money?" Edwin replied, "No, I was not." Annette asked, "Then what is it? A stalker? A pervert?" Edwin replied, "Absolutely not." Annette said, "So that means you were after my money?" Edwin explained, "I was just following the Duke's orders." Annette thought, "Wait, that guy slapped me and then sent someone after me. I don't feel guilty about stealing the jewels." She said, "Fine, I'll believe you. Then you're free to leave. Please, go on." Edwin asked, "Why are you acting like this all of a sudden? You were working as a server in the restaurant, and then suddenly you were shedding tears. You never called me by my name, treating me like I was nobody just because I'm a commoner and a mercenary. It's as if you've become a different person." Suddenly, they heard a voice. "Who's there?" Annette told him, "Keep quiet." The knights were chatting. "Is there something?" one asked. The other replied, "No, I must have misheard." Annette spoke, "They're finally gone. Are you hurt? It feels like you have a fever." Edwin pushed her hand away. Annette spoke, "What is with you? I'm just trying to help you. Let's just go our separate ways now. Take care." After that, Annette thought, "What a cursed fate. What kind of vacation is this?" But still, the jewels I secretly looked at earlier are right here in my hands. She paused. "Wait, where are my jewels? Why is this happening to me?" Next scene, the maid asked, "You had a day off yesterday. What happened?" Annette replied, "Nothing much happened." The maid told her, "I see, if something does come up, please let me know. I'll help you if I can." Annette replied, "Thanks," and thought, "Yes, my angel, bring me some new work so I can make up for the money I lost." After that, the bishop introduced himself and said, "I did not properly greet you back then." Annette thought, "Who is that?" The bishop continued, "This is Priest Enoch." Annette thought, "What a lovely name." Then she asked, "Castus, are you two brothers?" The bishop replied, "All priests who enter the embrace of the goddess take the surname Castus." Annette thought, "Then if I marry Enoch later, my surname will also be Castus." The bishop said, "My lady, may I have a moment with you? Let's go to my office." After that, in the office, Annette asked, "What do you want to talk about?" The bishop replied, "Well, do you remember when you told me it was going to rain last time?" Annette spoke, "Of course, if we had made a bet then, I would have won." The bishop continued, "Yes, I hope so. Actually, I didn't believe it at first, but the rain gave hope to people who were tired of the long drought. By any chance, when do you think it's going to rain again?" Annette replied, "Well, I don't really know that." The bishop commented, "I see. How did you predict it last time?" Annette explained, "Well, I can usually feel it a day or two in advance. Should I let you know if it looks like it's going to rain again?" The bishop asked, "Would you be able to do that?" Annette stated, "Yes, it's not that hard." The bishop told her, "Then could you tell me through Enoch if there's a chance of rain again?" Enoch spoke, "I'm usually in the temple library, so you can come by any time." Annette thought, "The library, that suits you as well." The bishop said, "If you predict rain again, I may need to ask you to do something." Annette replied, "Are you talking about a job?" She thought, "I'm already working as a maid, so you're not just going to give me more work, are you?" The bishop commented, "A job? I suppose you could say that, as a priest. It feels a bit wrong for me to say this, but it's going to be a well-paid job." Annette said, "Then I'll definitely do it. If it seems like it's going to rain again, I'll let you know right away." She thought, Enoch, wait for me. I'll be back soon with news about the rain. After some time, Lucas came and said, what a coincidence, Annette replied. Captain, what are you doing here? Lucas continued, it seems Vermont is looking for you again. You're not going to meet with him this time, are you? Well, I'll let him know that. Annette stated, I might as well meet him. I can't avoid him all the time. Where is he? Please, lead me to him. Scene change. All of them said, welcome, my lady. Annette thought, wow, all the crazy people I know are gathered here. Vermont spoke, Annette, I don't want to complicate things. Let's go home. Lucas replied, Annette already belongs to this temple. Besides, she already said she does not want to go back. Aven thought, Lucas, how dare you speak for the master, even among such rubbish. Master, you are so gorgeous. Annette thought, what a mess, seriously, then what is up with him over there? I guess I should start wrapping things up. Annette shouted, stop it, everyone stop. Vermont, why did you want to see me? Vermont replied, I wanted to talk with you alone. Annette asked, just the two of us? Both of them replied, no way, never. Annette commented, fine. Lucas asked, what? Annette continued, let me speak to him. Could everyone else wait outside? Both of them replied, understood. After that, Annette thought, wow, he looks good even when he is frowning, and those veins on his hand. Vermont spoke, if you have lost your memory, you need to rest right now, so stop this nonsense and come back with me, to our home. Annette thought, get a grip. No, remember, my first memory is of you grabbing my chin, shaking me, and saying something, then I got slapped and kicked out. Do you think I would want to go back to a place with memories like that? Vermont asked, so you lost your memory after drinking the poison? Annette replied, I suppose that is the guess, and I am an adult now. Stop acting like my guardian. Besides, who is to guarantee I won't be hit again if I return there? Vermont told her, that was because you tried to take Haynes' life. Annette asked, then why do you keep insisting I return home? It is not like there is a treasure waiting there. Then she thought, actually, there wasn't there? Annette continued, first of all, how are you going to guarantee that you won't lay a hand on me again? Vermont replied, I give you my word, on my honor. Annette said, all right, I will go back, but I have a few conditions. After that, Vermont spoke, then I will come to pick you up tomorrow. Lucas asked, what do you mean by picking her up tomorrow? Annette told him, well, I have agreed to work on a daily basis, since we have come to an agreement. Commuting doesn't sound too bad. Lucas replied, I see. Annette thought, what? Why is he so angry? Whatever, I need to grab something to eat. Then, in the kitchen, Annette asked, why are you eating lunch so late? The maid replied, I lost track of time watching Exile chop some wood. Annette asked, by the way, is Pierre still bothering you? The maid replied, nope, he won't even look me in the eye anymore. It is all thanks to you. I am really grateful. Annette said, if you need any more help, just let me know. What is wrong? Is there something else on your mind? The maid told her, actually, Exile's father runs a small watch workshop in the marketplace. It appears he created an elite watch for the Tyrell Count family. Since the Count is a judge, he was thrilled and ordered a special watch. However, no matter how long they waited, they never got paid. Instead, they were told that it was an honor from them to offer the watch, and they were beaten and driven away. Annette stated, what? A judge did that? Leave it to me. I will take care of it. After that, Annette thought, it's already past lunchtime, and I can't think straight. I can't believe Exile's father's watch is worth 30,000 louds. He must be an amazing craftsman. Anyway, once I finish this job, I'll get 10% of the watch's value, 3,000 louds. With the determination of life and death, I say, who should I ask to come with me? I don't think I can go alone. Whoever it is, the pressure will be no joke. Then she asked, what are you doing here? She thought, I smell a profitable case here too. The maid replied, Commander Vermont said he won't accept my cleaning anymore. He said he would only accept Annette's cleaning from now on and wouldn't even open the door for me. What should I do? I mean, I can do other things, but I think Annette will have a hard time. Annette thought, what money? I was wrong. Then she replied, I'll do it. Hand over the cleaning supplies. Then she thought, I don't want to go. After that, Vermont spoke, I've been waiting for you. Master, please sit here. I can't believe Master came all this way just to see me. Annette told him, first of all, let's try talking first. Why do you keep calling me Master? Vermont replied, well, because I am your humble slave. and you are my master." Annette shouted, "No, I mean, why, since when have I been your master, and aren't you from a renowned family? What is this thing about being a slave?" Vermont replied, "Yes, that's right. I am the most noble slave in the world, and you, master, are the only one who owns me." Annette said, "Fine, got it. Sure, I understand, but never, ever call me master in front of others, got it?" Vermont replied, "Then what should I call you?" Annette told him, "Just call me by my name, it's fine." Vermont commented, "Then how about Lady Annette, is that good?" Annette replied, "Yes, that's perfect, call me that." Vermont replied, "Thank you, master." Annette thought, "He called me master right after I told him not to." Then she said, "I'm going to clean now, so please leave." Vermont emphasized, "How could I let my master clean my room?" Annette continued, "Enough. It's a hassle, so just go. I don't need your help." Vermont thought, "That assertiveness, so cool, that's definitely my master, but I would rather she pamper me than scold me." The butler came and said, "Master, the Duke has sent for you." Vermont replied, "Does he want me to attend another ball? Take it back. Send a suitable reply to my father making an excuse. Wait, I'll handle this one myself, so you can go now." After some time, Annette thought, "I feel great, the view is always wonderful as usual." Then she said, "But is the first commander training shirtless again?" Vermont came and asked, "Master." The next moment, she was going down. Vermont picked her up. Annette asked, "What, have you been here the whole time?" Vermont replied, "Of course, I've been waiting right outside the door. How could a humble slave leave while his master is cleaning? I came in because I have something to tell you. This is for you." Annette asked, "What is that?" Vermont replied, "It's an invitation to the royal ball." Annette asked, "So why are you showing me this?" Vermont told her, "Master, will you accompany me? Please grant me the honor of escorting you." Annette commented, "Seriously, do you even know how busy I am? Why would I go to something like that? There's no money in it, is there? If I go with you, you'll have to grant me one favor with no strings attached." Vermont replied, "Of course, master, whatever you ask, I'll do anything. I'll even wash your feet, or maybe." Annette told him, "Stop, just zip it, please. It's going to be a bit of a difficult favor, so listen carefully." Next scene, Annette thought, "At least I found someone to come with me to collect the money from the legal officer. It's freezing. There's only cold water at this hour, so it's really inconvenient." Then she thought, "What is he doing here at this hour?" Lucas asked, "Are you crazy?" Annette thought, "Why is he picking a fight as soon as he sees me?" Lucas continued, "Why are you using cold water when there's hot water? Is this some kind of training?" Annette replied, "Unbelievable. The servant's bathroom only has cold water at night. If you're just trying to pick a fight, move aside, will you?" Lucas stated, "Warm up in my room before you leave." Annette thought, "What kind of development is this all of a sudden?" Next scene, Annette thought, "Why am I here again? What is going on?" And a shower, right after stepping in. Last time, it was because you got soaked in the rain, but this time, and what is that look in his eyes? Lucas came out and said, "Sorry to keep you waiting. Are you feeling better?" Annette replied, "I'm feeling better now, I'll be going." Lucas told her, "Wait, what happened to your ankle?" Annette replied, "It's nothing, really." Lucas continued, "You're always covered in injuries, why is that?" "I think it's just part of the job. I assume you're not planning to show that injury to the healing priest either." Annette replied, "Of course not, it's just a small wound." Lucas commented, "Then sit down, I'll apply some ointment for you. Consider this another favor from me. Next time, if you ask for something, I'll return the favor again. Does it hurt?" Annette replied, "Not really, you're the one who's always covered in wounds like this." Lucas told her, "I'm a knight, it comes with the territory. Luckily, it won't leave a scar. Did it feel good? How about we can do?" Annette shouted, "Looks like we're all done, thanks for applying the ointment." After that, Annette thought, "Wait, what just happened? Does he really like me? No, I can't think like that. Anic, I'm sorry. My thoughts wandered for a moment, but you're the only one in my heart." Next scene, Annette thought, "Anyway, is it still raining? I don't even smell the rain anymore. Maybe seeing Anic in person will make me feel better. There he is. Why am I hiding again? He's gone. Where did he go?" Anic saved her from a heavy book falling on her head. Then he asked, "Are you all right?" Annette replied, "I was trying to surprise you. It seems I finally gave you a fright instead." Annette thought, "He's so close, I like this." Anic asked, "Have you come with good news?" Annette replied, "Not yet, I was just on a break and thought." Anik commented, so you came to see me. In that case, I'll go fetch some tea. Just a moment, I'm sorry, it's time for prayers. I'll have to leave now. Next time you visit, I'll make sure to serve you tea. After that, Aven came and said, Master, I have something to tell you. Please come to my office tomorrow afternoon. It's a secret, you'll find out when you come. After that, Annette thought, I can't relax for even a moment around here. Lucas came and asked, What are you doing here? Annette thought, What is this? Why does everyone sneak up from behind? She said, It's good you're here. I came to ask for a favor. You promised yesterday you would do whatever I asked, remember? Like this video, hit the like button, and subscribe for more videos.